Your credit score is one of the most important numbers in your financial life, yet it's one of the most misunderstood. Many people work hard to pay bills on time and avoid debt, only to see their credit score stagnate. It can be incredibly frustrating to do everything right and still not see progress. If your credit score isn't going up, there are usually hidden reasons behind it that are not obvious at first glance. Understanding how credit scoring works, identifying the obstacles that are holding your score back, and implementing precise strategies can make the difference between months or even years of frustration and finally achieving a strong, high credit score. I'm going to share the most common reasons your credit score might be stuck, how to fix each issue, and the actionable steps you can take immediately to start improving your score. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to see real improvement. Today, we will talk about why your credit score isn't going up. Fix this now. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The first reason your credit score may not be improving is because of your credit utilization ratio. Credit utilization refers to the percentage of your available credit that you are currently using. Even if you pay your bills on time, if your credit cards are carrying balances close to your limits, your score can remain stagnant or even drop. Experts generally recommend keeping your credit utilization below 30% and ideally under 10% for optimal impact. If you are using more than that, you should focus on paying down your balances strategically. One effective tactic is to pay your cards multiple times throughout the month rather than just once, so your reported balances remain lower. This small adjustment can have an immediate effect on your credit score. Another major factor that people often overlook is the age of their credit accounts. Your credit score is not just about paying bills on time. It also considers how long you've had credit accounts open. New accounts can actually lower your score temporarily because they reduce the average age of your accounts. So, if you've recently opened multiple cards or loans, it's normal to see your score plateau or dip slightly. To mitigate this, avoid closing old accounts unless absolutely necessary, because keeping older accounts open contributes positively to your credit history. Payment history is the single largest component of your credit score, and even a single late payment can have a lasting impact. If you have late payments, collections, or charge-offs in your credit report, your score can remain suppressed until these items are addressed. The first step is to check your credit report for any inaccuracies. Many people assume their reports are perfect, but errors like misreported late payments or accounts that don't belong to you are surprisingly common. You can dispute these errors directly with the credit bureaus, and once corrected, you may see a significant improvement in your score. Another common reason your credit score isn't moving is a lack of credit diversity. Credit scoring models reward people who demonstrate responsible use of various types of credit, including credit cards, installment loans, and mortgages. If all of your credit is in one form, like credit cards only, it may limit your ability to score higher. This doesn't mean you should take on unnecessary debt, but strategically adding a different type of credit, such as a small personal loan or a credit builder loan, can improve your score over time if managed responsibly. Hard inquiries can also impact your score, and many people don't realize how often they occur. Every time you apply for a new credit card or loan, a hard inquiry is generated, which can temporarily lower your score by a few points. If you've applied for several credit products in a short period, this could explain why your score isn't moving. It's important to limit applications and plan new credit strategically. Soft inquiries, like checking your own score or pre-qualification checks, do not impact your credit, so you can monitor your progress freely without penalty. Debt-to-income ratio, while not directly factored into your FICO score, can indirectly affect your credit behavior. High debt obligations often make it difficult to pay balances consistently, which in turn affects utilization and payment history. Reducing overall debt not only improves financial health, but can also positively influence your score over time. Creating a realistic repayment plan, focusing on high-interest debt first, and gradually reducing outstanding balances is an effective strategy to see measurable improvement. Another often overlooked factor is account reporting. Creditors do not report to all three major credit bureaus consistently. Some lenders report late, some report only to one bureau, and some accounts may not appear at all. If certain positive accounts aren't being reported, your score may not reflect your responsible financial behavior. Regularly reviewing your credit reports from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion ensures that all your good payment history is being accounted for. You can obtain free reports annually from each bureau, which is essential for maintaining accurate records. If you are new to credit or trying to rebuild your score, limited credit history can be a roadblock. Credit scores rely on historical data to predict risk, and without a robust history, your score may remain stagnant. In this case, using tools like secured credit cards or becoming an authorized user on a trusted family member's account can help you build positive credit history. Even small, consistent payments reported over time will gradually raise your score. Credit mix and behavior patterns are also evaluated by scoring models. For example, revolving accounts like credit cards and installment accounts like car loans are weighted differently. Responsible management of both types shows creditors that you can handle multiple forms of debt, which can improve your score. Additionally, consistently paying more than the minimum payment on revolving accounts shows strong financial responsibility and reduces reported balances, which positively affects utilization ratios. Timing also plays a crucial role in credit score movement. Scores are dynamic and can fluctuate daily based on reporting cycles. If you recently paid down debt or corrected errors, it may take a month or more for these changes to reflect in your score. Patience is key. Watching your score climb steadily over a few months is normal, but expecting overnight improvement can lead to unnecessary stress. Another common issue is neglecting small accounts. Even a small unpaid utility bill, medical bill, or phone bill that gets sent to collections can drastically affect your score. Many people overlook these minor debts because the amounts are small. But creditors and collection agencies report to credit bureaus, and even tiny amounts can suppress your score until they are resolved. Paying off or negotiating these accounts can result in meaningful gains. Fraud and identity theft can also be hidden culprits. Unauthorized accounts, charges, or inquiries can negatively impact your score. Regular monitoring for unusual activity and using alerts on your accounts can help you detect problems early. If you find any suspicious activity, reporting it immediately can prevent long-term damage to your credit profile. Credit utilization isn't just about how much you owe. It's also about timing. If your balances are high when the credit card issuer reports to the bureau, your utilization ratio appears worse than it really is. A strategic approach is to pay down balances before the statement closing date rather than the due date. This ensures a lower reported balance, which can improve your score even before the debt is fully paid. Keeping your utilization consistently below 30%, or ideally under 10%, can further strengthen your credit profile over time. Small, frequent payments throughout the month can help maintain a low balance and demonstrate responsible credit management. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.